Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of the Hit Podcast, Back to the Short Post Podcast on YouTube.com. I'm your humble, adorable, and downright sexy co-host and main host, because I'm as fat as two people. It's Captain Neckbeard. Sab, sound off.
My existence only produces suffering.
Just like the Chinese. And Shiitake, sound off.
Hi.
Well, that's a great way to start things off. I'm glad. Anyway, so how y'all doing, boys? We hung out earlier today. How's everyone doing now?
Imagine losing blood.
I woke up like 20 minutes ago.
What do you mean you woke up? Why'd you go to bed? You didn't do shit today.
Dude, I was up till 6 a.m., went to school, came back, went out with you guys, and was running on 1 hour sleep.
Ha. L.
Sounds like a you problem. Yeah. Ratio. Anyway,
Cope.
cool.
Shut the
So
fuck up.
I tried to get my mic to work, guys, and because I got my new computer. I've got a new computer, but it just doesn't want to work. It just chooses not to work properly when it comes to the mic for some reason. It's such a shame. It's such a nice mic, and it just doesn't wanna. It makes me sad. So, who wants to take it away of what we did today?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Okay, well, you guys both suck at this.
Yep.
And thought I should let y'all know, as of about 2 minutes ago, my mother stole it. The item that was purchased at Wally World today. Because that's where we went. Because these people can't tell a fucking story to save their goddamn life. We went to Walmart today.
Not the funny.
I kidnapped them,
Why'd she take it?
as I normally do. Well, I'll get to there. Goddamn.
Okay.
It's called starting with intent. Anyway, we went to Wally World because I kidnapped them like I always do. We were going to look for fireworks because it's the day after 4th of July, which is July 5th, if you didn't know. And
I think it's July 7th.
I'm pretty sure we're actually in August again, but, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually March 20th, 2020.
Not again.
Not again.
God,
We got to
no.
start this whole fucking thing again. We are, in fact, not gone anywhere. You've all been in a coma for many a moon.
No, that happens again. I actually will go through with it and end it all.
That's pretty pog. Based,
I don't want to
if you
live through the
will.
last 2 years once more.
That's fair. I wouldn't want to be you either. I so anyway, I got bored and I was like, "You guys want to go look for some cheap fireworks or whatever?" And they went, "Yeah, sure. This is perfect." And so we walked in, we walked around, we looked for stuff. We couldn't find anything good. And we made plenty of racist comments. I beat the shit out of a bunch of boxes. It was great. But what wound up happening was I asked them, I was like, "Do you guys want to go to the beach? Because we're in Florida, and you guys want to go to the beach, and we can go dig a hole or something stupid like that." And they went, "Yeah, it's a fucking great idea," because we were digging around with shovels. And I went, "Yeah, let's do it." And so I bought a pickaxe, which is the thing. That is the thing that was stolen from me, unjustly so. But I got junk. Like, I got gypped. She stole my thing, but I have a pickaxe now. And we also went and gave blood.
You went and gave blood.
I went and gave blood. One was too young to give blood, and the other one is a greedy whore who doesn't drink water, and as such was not allowed to have any blood.
No,
which is a good shame.
They
Girls
couldn't.
got flaccid veins.
Man's got no bitches and no veins.
Also, another thing to the pile that he is a loser is he programs.
Oh yeah, we found out he programs today. He's a fucking programmer, so we're gonna have him program shit, and then we're gonna make fun of him for it.
No.
Oh, I forgot to mention the best part for those at home. I bought the pickaxe and then I've also bought a Kinder Egg, and they were the only two items that I had purchased at the same time. And I just set them down straight faced, and I just bought it. This poor old lady who's probably sitting there because her husband died and she can't afford the mortgage anymore. I just fucking bought a pickaxe and a goddamn and a fucking Kinder Egg. Because it's
You kidding me?
it's just one of those days.
They're paid too little to care.
I don't know what would run through your mind if a kid walked up, not even a kid, if a fucking man baby walked up and just sit down a goddamn pickaxe and a Kinder Surprise egg.
Sounds like a Tuesday to me.
That's fair. How many
Well, just
how many Kinder toys are there?
I don't know. A lot.
The answer is fuck you. I don't actually know. There's shit, around 12,000.
At least 3.
No. The Wikipedia says at least 12,000. So
Then at least 3 is correct.
At least 3 is in fact correct. But my question to you guys is do you think they should re-put Kinder Surprise egg toys inside the actual egg to just kill children again?
Why did they stop?
Because of fucking liberals.
put what in there?
What?
Put what in there?
The toys. They used to have the toys in the egg.
Well, in the egg, yeah, in the chocolate, yeah.
And then they have it in the weird little 2 sections now. So it's like a 50-50 thing. My God, there's so fucking many of them. I found a website that's dedicated to just selling Kinder toys. I think that's lovely.
What a lame way to live your life.
I guess. I don't know. It's like vintage stuff about shipping contact Kinder Surprise facts. Guys, you want to do some Kinder Surprise facts?
Hit us with the Kinder Surprise facts.
Did you know that the Kinder Surprise originated in 1974 in Italy as Kinder Sorprese? Eh? Did you know that there are more than 1 million collectors all over the world, with 800,000 of them located in Germany?
Of course, most of them are in Germany. What the
That's
fuck?
weirdly specific. Who? Why? Why in Germany? Who's in Germany and's like, you know what I need in my life? I need a shitload of Kinder eggs. I need
The Germans.
800,000 Kinder eggs. Hold up. How much does a Kinder egg? How much does a Kinder egg cost?
I think I still
Times
got the
fucking
receipt.
8. Do you have it with you? It's $2.29. So 2.29 times 800,000.
You paid $1.68 for yours.
Did I?
Yeah.
Then we'll use that as the baseline. So $1.68. So this guy paid basically $1.4 million. It was 1,300,044 or 1,344,000 in fucking Kinder eggs.
Just by himself?
Yeah.
Solid investment.
Well, apparently, out of the one, oh no, wait, never mind. I was stupid. So fun fact. Turns out Lamau, I can't read. It said there are more than 1 million collectors all over the world. 800,000 located in Germany. There's 800,000 collectors in Germany, not with it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for telling me that. Now I sound like a dipshit. Okay.
You saying it like you didn't already sound like one.
All right, here we go. The greatest registered private collection of Kinder Surprises is more than 8,200. This was registered in the Guinness Book of World Records. So it's a lot of Germans, but none above the price of, or none above 800 or 8,000. This is estimated production of 1.2 billion toys in a year, and this is equal to the production of 40 eggs per second, or about 100 tons a day. It's a shitload of toys. Also, our toy was shit. For those of you who don't know,
Oh, I
Our
still
toy
have it.
was
We
dog
should
shit.
put it in the. We
Do you
should
still
put,
have
we
them?
should, yeah, we
Send
should
the
put it in the
picture.
box.
Oh, you're gonna put him in the cum box?
Let's put it in the box.
Okay. Uh, Ferrero is the company with 15,000 employees that is active for 45 countries, but Kinder Surprise eggs are not sold in the USA, which is a fucking lie because we just bought one. And the toys are designed by both inside designers and external freelancers. And that neat. Yeah. Little fucking cunts.
Yeah.
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 Ain't that fucking neat? Yeah. Do you guys want limited edition Despicable Me 3 Kinder Eggs for $70?
No.
How many?
It is 24.
That's a
Is that,
that's a robbery. That's
does that
robbery.
not tickle your head? Oh, dude, wait, whoa, oh shit, wait, hold up. We need this guy. Hold up. Let me get a little pixie poo in here. Let's get this guy. Can I not? I can't send the picture. Shit. Oh well. It's Kinder Surprise. Oh god, please let me take a picture of this. He's beautiful. Please. Let me take a picture of him. Kinderito. All right, here, I'm gonna screen share so you guys can see. I'll put him up in the thing in a minute. But in the meantime, everyone at home, you don't even know what's happening. For all you know, I'm dead. All right, look at the live. It's him. It's the boy.
Hey,
He is the man.
what are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you doing?
What he doing? Committing domestic terrorism. He has legs. I've
That's my
just
thing.
noticed. I don't like it. He has legs.
No,
Yeah.
he does. What the fuck?
I feel like somebody needs to
He
call
has
attention to this.
the
It's.
you know.
Can I suck on him?
I thought you were like religiously against the foot
I
thing.
am. I am. I am. Let a man make a joke in peace.
No.
No.
Okay. Goddamn liberals.
Yep.
No, you don't let us be in. You're gonna sit
Because you
there.
don't deserve peace. You guys are fucking cunts.
Yeah.
What do you
And
mean?
You deserve. I mean, you deserve suffering.
Yeah.
and
And I
I've
provide
already
said suffering.
I've already been going through this suffering before I
Yeah,
met
but
you.
yeah, this is not like anything new.
Oh, I just realized because I had AIDS, we were never able to tell about our last Walmart endeavor.
Oh,
That's
the
you.
endeavor of
So we went to Walmart, me and Sab, because the black one is a bitch.
No,
the
an
black
evil
one.
The black one. And so me and Sab went alone, and I bought 3 items, and he bought 1 item. 2 items. He bought
two
1
items.
item. 2. Okay. So what wound up happening was we were just dicking around as always, but we found something. We found a very pretty thing, a very pretty thing that I wanted. It was Mike Wazowski car.
Hot Wheel.
It was it was a Hot Wheels car that looks quote unquote like Mike Wazowski.
It's branded like it.
It's branded like it. I still have it. It's in my house right now. He sits there ominously in the corner of my room, staring at me, judging me, watching my every move. He knows what I'm thinking, and he doesn't like it. He's plotting my death. But anyway, after I bought good old fashioned Mike Wazowski car, uh, my boy Sab here went ahead and bought himself a gun, like any
Fireball
good
gun.
man should. It's a gun, like any good man should have. And he bought himself 20,000 pieces of ammo. So it's been what, 2 weeks now.
Something like that.
So tell me, how much use has it gotten out of you?
It's gotten some, but I've started to run out of actual applications other than just shooting at stuff. I know people are going to eventually get mad because of the amount of just little pieces lying here and there.
I'm pretty sure they're biodegradable, so it should be fine.
Eventually, not immediately.
Eventually. It's fine. You know, here's the thing. Can you eat them is the real question.
They're
No,
non-toxic, so you could, in theory.
Drink a bunch of the small ones and then just fucking explode.
I think
That's
I'll
what you
pass
really
on
should
that
do.
one.
That's the American dream.
Every American has their own dream. That is not
And I
mine.
have the correct dream. I had a dream that one day Hispanics will all die. And I, Nancy Pelosi, will consume all the infants. I'm tired of shit. Can y'all tell?
Yeah.
yeah, I am too.
Well, y'all aren't joining me in my conversation, so I need to say something controversial to keep the sauce up.
Sauce.
Sauce.
Sauce?
Sauce.
Minority.
Minority sauce.
Oh God. No.
Minority sauce. We call that blood.
Well, what were you giving?
Well, I am Cuban,
Ha. Imagine.
so I was giving my minority sauce. As any good man should.
We'll
Speaking of
make our
which,
own non-profit blood thing and just call it
can we just steal their blood? Can we just walk up to children and just ask for their blood, and then if they say yes, we'll give them like a $10 Chili's gift card?
No, this is a non-consensual blood giving. We are going to sneak into someone's house, hook up
I'm
the
gonna
thing
steal
to
your
their arm.
fucking blood.
Yeah, we're gonna steal their blood. They can't do anything about it.
It's like
And,
a gas siphon. You just stick a hose in them, and you just yeah.
And
As it
instead of
should
them
be.
using their arm to help pump out the blood, we are going to have an
Yeah.
actual
It's
external
right in
pump
their
to
jugular.
pump it out. Yeah.
It's just
The
straight in their fucking jugular.
Just
No,
they
just-
fucking collapse and they're like, help me.
Yeah, they just start slowly dying. It's like, sir, there's still more blood. There's no need to be greedy here.
Oh God.
Yeah, you
There are
just stick it right
starving
into
children
an
in
artery.
Africa. There are starving children in Africa. You need to give us your blood.
And I'm starving for your blood. No,
I'm starved. I hungry.
I hunger. Give me your blood.
I hungry. Give me your blood.
You just pull out a drill, bone marrow time.
Hell yeah, bro. Bro, could you get a glass of bone marrow? Could you siphon out bone marrow to make a glass's worth?
I don't.
Think
What?
so. You'd be very delicate about it, though.
Well, thanks for all this this feedback, gents. I really appreciate it. It's really keeping the podcast afloat. Hello?
Yep.
Did you say?
Hello?
Oh, he doesn't hear us.
Yeah, he doesn't hear us.
Y'all there?
Yeah, we were here, dude. You
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
What's the last part I cut out at? Because I talked for a while.
You didn't
Well,
cut out. You just stopped hearing us.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys just stop talking?
No, we
No.
were talking.
We were talking. You
Oh.
just quit and gate. You just didn't hear us.
I literally couldn't hear you guys. I thought I was just talking to no one. I was like, wow, did they just really give up on the podcast that
No,
hard?
we were
It's like, man, I
talking
know
the
I'm
whole
talking
time.
stupid but Jesus.
No, you can actually buy bone marrow cells.
So would you guys help me buy a full glass's worth, like a shot glass worth of bone
Who said
Bone
anything about
juice?
buying?
bone cum?
Who said anything about buying?
We're gonna steal it from fucking Pentagon.
You can get it fresh, 3 milliliters, 10 milliliters, 25, 50, and 100.
I'm gonna steal the president's bones.
But you have to. But the thing is, also you have to
I
include
mean,
it.
have you seen our president? He's a brittle little thing.
Where are all the presidents buried? Is there one uniformed place they're all buried?
It's
No.
Arlington.
No, that's
Huh?
a military. That's a military place. If they served there, if they served in the military, they'll probably go there. But
Oh,
not all presidents.
because George
No,
Bush and Ronald Reagan
I
were
feel like
buried.
all presidents should have probably gone to the same place, don't you think?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, other than hell. Don't you think they go to I think they should be buried. I don't think they are.
Let me look it up.
I think it's more of a
Yeah.
personal choice.
Is it? Do you think
Yeah.
they could choose to be like cremated and shit, or
Yeah. I'd bet
Hmm.
one of our presidents has been cremated.
it was Abe
And if
Lincoln?
and if one hasn't, we'll make one. That being Bill Clinton.
We're gonna cremate Bill. Is he still alive? Is he still
Yep.
kicking?
Yep.
Okay, guys, let's go harvest
Oh,
Bill
so
Clinton's
there's been,
bones.
Let's just harvest Bill Clinton himself.
Let's go harvest Bill Clinton.
there's been 8
Let's go
presidents.
harvest Steve Harvey.
Can we
Yeah,
make
what's
that
up?
like that's more merch idea? Can we we're gonna harvest Bill Clinton.
There's
Harvest
8
Bill
presidents
Clinton
that
for
are
his
buried at
essence.
Arlington National Cemetery.
So only 8. I mean, those are pretty shit odds.
Yeah,
What are
I
they?
mean a lot of
Who are
our
the 8? Are any worth it?
I imagine
Is
The
there
only
so.
one
like
the only 2, well, Sam might like the first one. President William Howard Taft.
why?
I mean Taft, no one really pays attention to Taft because
Shaft, more like Shaft.
Well, 3 of them also are fucking Kennedys.
Three of them are Richard Nixon.
Oh no, 4, no 5. What the fuck?
There weren't 5 Kennedy presidents.
there's one, and you had Robert
No.
Kennedy who
Okay,
ran.
here's who's buried there. President John F. Kennedy, Jacqueline Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, Joseph P. Kennedy, Edward
They
N.
showed the fucking
Kennedy.
Kennedy
It doesn't
clan.
it doesn't count if it's family. We're doing the
Yeah.
president
I
themselves.
said
But
specifically.
no, they counted them.
How?
They
I
counted
don't
them
think
as
I
the
can.
presidents.
I
Because
can't sell
they're the
fucking
immediate family.
Kennedy's wife. I can't
Also,
sell Kennedy's wife on the black market, man. I need
I
some of
mean,
that good shit.
I think the only noticeable one beyond the president himself is Robert Kennedy.
Yeah, Robert Kennedy, because he was a senator.
Yeah, he was
Also-
an act. Yeah, and that he started running for president, and then he got murdered,
Yeah.
Dog. Based.
Shut the
and
fuck.
then barely anyone cared about it, which was the weird part.
Yeah, that is the weird part. I'm surprised nobody cared about his death.
Well, it's because the CIA did it, obviously.
No, it was a
No.
political rival, not even the CIA.
Yeah.
CIA actually did Kennedy, but it
Yeah,
was like
sure.
pretty
That's what.
stone solid that one of the people he was running against got somebody to kill him.
Yeah, the CIA. He got the CIA to kill him. Just how it works, Holmes. Man needs to learn to mute his mic when he leaves. He's just gonna go
Yeah.
talk to his grandpa on the air.
No, I wasn't. Jesus.
Get your grandpappy on the air. Maybe if we have
Yeah.
him die on air, we can get some good ratings.
Can we cremate your grandpa?
Can you try and jump scare your grandpa to give him a heart attack? That'd be very useful.
We're gonna cremate your grandpa, bro.
Cremate him alive.
Yeah.
Keeps all the juices in.
What do you think I was planning to do with
a brisket
Bill Clinton?
with Bill Clinton. I was gonna fuck him, but that works too. My
Okay. Who
little
else
Bill Clinton
okay,
fleshlight. Yeah, what's up?
Continue the list. Who else was buried at Arlington?
Yeah, who else? You only named 5, and most of them were the president and like siblings.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I can't remember if Kennedy only. No, I think Kennedy had a sister and a brother. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
obviously Robert. Yeah, Jacqueline.
Kennedy sex tunnels.
One of them was also the attorney general.
Which one?
I'm forgetting which one.
Racist.
Shut up.
Okay, go down the list.
Yeah, go down the list.
Keep reading. Who else was buried at Arlington?
Read
it's
whore.
2 other family members of random one. Well, they're probably old but
So the answer is no. There's no fucking uniform place that presidents are buried.
No.
Read. Can you at least read them for the sake of it?
Jesus Christ.
Do
George
it.
Washington Parke Curtis, and then Robert Todd Lincoln. Which I think that's Abraham
straight up.
Lincoln's son.
Damn. Abe boy. Buried in one place. I respect that actually.
Robert
like
Todd
that.
Lincoln is not Abraham Lincoln.
No, he's
No. That's Abe Lincoln.
he's
It's our boy,
closely
Robert.
related.
No. That's our
I
boy.
think that's his son.
I'm taller than President Lincoln. That just makes me happy to think about sometimes. No one's gonna comment on that? Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
no, he was the
Nope.
eldest son. He was a former United States ambassador to the UK.
Alright, you know what we're doing now? We weren't gonna do it because I thought it was stupid, but we've gone into the subject. Pull up the list of presidents. We're seeing who we can beat the shit out of.
Oh,
All right.
Pull up the list, boys.
oh,
All right.
God.
Yeah. The president episode.
This was an idea by Sab. So if you have any complaints, send them to him. Speaking of which, Sab, buddy,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's watched the update that came out 5th of July, so today, because somebody didn't upload it properly. But
Well,
my question,
that's unfortunate.
that's unfortunate.
Not my
My
problem
question
anymore.
to you is, how's your shirt doing?
I don't want to talk about it.
What happened?
Yeah, what's happened to your shirt, buddy?
Well, you know what? If they watch it, they can find out.
You guys should watch the fireworks side update that came out
I'm
4th of
Did
July.
you set his
I'm
shirt
not
on
gonna talk.
fire?
I'll put it in a
Almost.
little card. I'll do the cool thing. I'll do the cool YouTuber thing. It's in a card right here.
No,
Yeah.
that's gay porn.
Oh, wait a minute. That's that's not a fuck. I'm tired.
Yeah.
All right, who's
Uh-oh.
got the list of all 50?
I
Give me
don't.
a second here. I got the list still.
Whomst has the list?
Because I never closed the tab for it. I still have it.
I feel like I
Okay.
can't hear you guys again, or you're just not
Yeah.
talking.
We're talking.
Do it again.
Your
All right.
computer
Yeah,
sucks.
there we go. We good.
You both.
All right. Okay,
You
here we go.
Yep.
So I guess I should introduce the thing. So
Yeah.
the concept of this is we're running down the list of the presidents of the United States, and
Yep.
we're gauging on whether we could beat them up in a fight.
Simple as we love our violence and we hate our presidents.
This is the 4th episode where the crux of the action was around violence and beating up a specific thing.
As it should be.
Yes, it should.
All right.
Like, yeah.
So we're running down the list 1 to 46.
1 to 46, baby.
All right.
Shit.
So, and I have this website here, and it lists. So before we do this, I'll read off a synopsis about them, etc., and we'll know a little bit about them. Okay, I'm gonna have to. There's some stuff here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a little thing of each of this, but I'll get with it in time. Anyway, starting up, number 1, George A. Washington.
Easily. Well, here, wait. Go into a fun fact list about every single president, so we can get a little bit of a hey, how's things gonna go?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Here, I got this kind of description, and if I want, well, we'll see about it if we run for this one and feel like it, I'll do it. Okay.
Do what?
Go through the fun facts, but okay, whatever.
Gotcha.
George Washington. The base of our
Yeah.
political system is the right of the people to make people alter the Constitution's government. Wait, that's no, that's a part of this farewell address. My part.
Yeah, I was beginning to hear it, and I was like, yeah, that's
Okay.
Office.
Overview. George Washington was born to Mary Ball in Augustine, Washington on February 22nd, 1732. As the third son of a middling planter, George probably should have been relegated to a footnote in a history book.
You're just
Instead, he
opening
became.
fucking Wikipedia.
I'm reading
Just
this
reading the
overview.
Wikipedia. Oh, okay.
Probably is.
It's the overview on his character, and this will come in handy for those kind of insignificant presidents.
It is in his character. Yo, I really liked the fucking Revolutionary War arc. Really
Yeah.
helped flesh him out as a character.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Of course,
God,
he does
this
in the middle
episode's
of the
going
thing.
great.
Okay.
Yeah, because he has no sense of fucking urgency.
No. Give me a second here. Let me find where I was at. Okay. Relegated to a footnote, he said he became one of the greatest figures in American history. A series of personal watches changed the course of George's life. His figure His father, Augustine, died when he was 11 years old, ending any hopes of higher education. Instead, Washington spent most of his formative years under the tutelage of Lawrence, his favorite older brother. Okay. So, I
Who
guess I'll
fucked
have
his
to
older brother?
look up George Washington fact.
So does that mean we're gonna also have to try and take on his brother?
No, we're just doing just the president himself.
Right. Man, this is some fucking riveting content.
Well, when this kind of springed on me, I didn't really know what to go in with.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. We'll do fun facts because I'm not really getting anything interesting here.
That's what I literally said to do.
I know. I was okay. So, fun fact: George Washington's a war criminal. So there's that. There's that.
Wait, what?
I'm leaving at that.
What war criminally activity did he do specifically? I want to know what his war crime was.
Execution of prisoners.
Oh, that's not fair. They're not prisoners. They're British.
Actually, I don't think they were British. This
Oh,
was before. This was before American Revolution. This is when he was still
Huh.
fighting for the British. I believe because it was at his hands, but he was the one actually doing it because he was in charge of some of the natives fighting with him, and
Mhm.
they executed some surrendered. I think
French
they were.
militia. They were ambassadors basically.
I don't think that was right because there was an actual thing fought. They were either Spanish or French.
They were French. I
Oh,
know.
so no one that matters. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So, born at Pokes Creek, 1732. Began inheriting enslaved people when he was 11 years old. First
Yeah.
career was a surveyor. Contracted smallpox while visiting Barbados.
Well, everyone
Uh,
loves some good smallpox at Barbados.
yep. I didn't even know he went to Barbados.
He's Barbados Slim.
Is anyone else getting that Amber Alert?
No, because I don't
No.
give a fuck about them kids.
I should probably turn those off. I just got ear raped.
That's pretty pog.
Yeah. We kind of know a decent amount of. Oh yeah,
Oh,
it was the start of French. It was during the French and Indian War is when that happened. The war crime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So I think we pretty much know about George Washington anyway. So let's get into
So
what we
here's
could.
the thing: we have to do something to make sure they have at least a chance of winning.
Well, are we doing this 1-on-1 or 3-on-1?
Let's say individually, can we beat a president up? And this is in their prime, so not like he's
No.
87-year-old George
Yeah.
Washington. This is
During
in the middle of
presidency.
revolution. Yeah, during their
Yeah,
no,
when they're
because then
in.
we have to fight like fucking boomers. I'm talking in their prime.
No, but that's not the fun part. We're doing it. We're doing it like if we went to them and challenged them in combat while they were in office.
Right. So how old was Mr. Washing Man? How old was the washing machine in shit in his presidency?
Give me a second here.
He was 5.5. Well, for everyone at home who's getting sick and tired of listening to this shit, just so that you can stick around for a little longer, here's some interesting fun facts for staying with us so far. I have 16.9 hemoglobin.
All right.
Bet you're glad you stuck with us for that shit.
So he was 57 years old when he got elected, and he was sworn in. Also, fun fact: did you know George Washington wasn't our country's first president? He was our
Yes.
second one. He was our first elected president.
Who was the tyrant who elected themselves president first?
I can't remember. I just know there was one. It was some kind of boring
Well, we should
person.
probably fight him too.
Nah,
He
he's lame.
counts. He's lame.
If he's not featured on any list, he doesn't count.
Okay, fair enough.
We're doing all the elected presidents, quote unquote.
The quote unquote. I respect it. Respect it. Respect it.
All right. So from there, okay. Now we decide. 57. He's in office. Not too long
He's
ago.
57-year-old. Okay, so this is
Not too long ago. He was fighting a
what
war as a
age did he
general.
die? What
What
age
age?
did he die?
He died he died a while after office. Uh,
Well, I'm making sure it's not like he left office at fucking, 57 and then died.
okay. Just remember this okay. So he died 67.
So another 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And he
we can
served a
fuck
double
him up.
term. So basically
Yeah, we could
2 years after he
2
left
years
office.
after office. Yeah. Yeah, we win.
All right.
Easy.
I don't know. A 57-year-old general of the United States.
But this isn't guns and shit. This is fisticuffs.
That's true.
This is me decking the fucking president in the jaw.
That's true. Most of fighting back then was based off that. There'd be a little bit of challenge, I think.
Not for me. Maybe for you guys. This is also individually based, so it's can you
Yeah.
take his ass out?
I'd say I had some trouble, but I'd call it kind of even. I know I'm basically gonna be losing most of these fights anyway because
Why?
what? Hey, you say like you haven't met me in person.
I mean, yeah, you're a scrawny little bitch, but like, they're old.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Also,
The youngest one was fucking, what was he, 27, I think? No,
Yeah.
wait, I'm sorry, 37, 35 minimum.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah, don't fucking agree with me when I'm wrong, you retard. This just drags us both down.
yeah, okay, whatever. I don't think I can do against a grown man. I don't think I can. So, it's
Then
gonna be a
you're
loss for me
not
on most of
right.
these.
Sounds like some fucking quitters talk, but
Whatever. And that might change depending on who about because I feel like I could definitely beat up Joe Biden without a doubt.
That's an easy what?
I know. Just for
No,
example, I
we
know I'm not
haven't
gonna lose
gotten
all of
there
them.
yet.
Okay.
God damn it.
So
This has gone to
and
shit. This was your
and we're
idea.
like okay. Hey, so we only got 2 out of 3 on the first president.
Yeah.
So are we gonna get a 3 out of 3, or I'm just gonna move on?
We're gonna clearly get 3 out of 3s eventually. This episode's getting no editing after this first intro. After that little intro and that little Kinder Egg bit, none of this is getting edited. This just sucks.
Right.
I don't want to listen to this again.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
no one
fair
else
point.
will.
So we're not
Okay.
posting. So this is gonna be another
Never.
episode that's not going out.
Chitake, give your input so we can continue. We're waiting on you.
Yeah. How about you become a fucking member of this podcast?
Excuse me. Oh, I
Yeah.
think I could say
Yeah,
George
you're excused,
Washington.
bitch.
Okay, let's move
There.
on. What's the thing?
How do you expect us to be hit podcast back at the Short Post Podcast on YouTube.com if you're not being a hit member of the podcast?
All right.
I don't know.
Back up.
God, this shit just
Second
sucks.
president of the United States, John Adams.
John Quincy Adams.
John Quincy Adams, give us our fun fact, bitch.
Yep. I'm just reading through his little thing. He served. I gotta do this too. He was in office from 1735 to 1826. Wait, that doesn't.
Okay.
Wait, no,
Huh?
that's life. My bad.
1735 to 1836. This man had a long ass presidency.
My bad. That's his lifespan.
Yeah.
Okay. Before becoming president in 1797, John Adams built his reputation as a blunt-speaking man of independent mind, a fervent patriot and brilliant intellectual. Adams served as a delegate from Massachusetts to the Continental Congress between 1774 and 1777, as a diplomat in Europe from 1778 to 1788, and as a vice president during the Washington administration. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
and then let me pick up.
shiddle me this, Batman. What age was he and what age did he die?
Okay, let me get that.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Shut
What makes
your
up
nuts.
only 13%, yet also
Oh, goddamn.
50%?
Riddle me this, Batman. If quizzes are quizzical, then what are tests?
Bullshit.
Yeah. All right. Why do I not get? I only get an answer. Okay, 26. Wait, no,
He was
never mind. Never mind. No,
what
no,
the
no,
fuck?
no. No. At 26, he was appointed minister of the Netherlands.
Okay.
Excuse
Of
me?
course, of course, I'm not given any straight answers because no one cares about any of these other presidents.
Is he is he Andrew Garfield, Biden, Obama, Trump, or
Okay, there we go.
Washington? No, fuck him.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, he was in.
I'm
He
tired
only
of shit. I'm
served.
playing Minecraft. If y'all can't tell as well,
He only served one term
You're
from
gonna play
1797 to
because
1801.
I'm gaming. Boy, be
Of course,
gaming.
of course, I can't find an age.
Guys, do you think we should do a Minecraft Let's Play on the channel? I feel like you guys can't. That's fantastic. Fuck this.
I could hear
Yeah,
you.
every time
you know.
I immediately know now. My question to y'all is: do you think we should do a Minecraft server for the podcast, like just us, and then we upload some gaming?
We can. I wouldn't mind. I think that would be fun.
There's only one little issue, and it's our little suicidal boy.
Okay, he was 61 years old when he was in office.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just didn't listen to us. That's cool. Anyway,
Yep, doesn't
I don't
matter.
know. Okay.
57
Alright.
years. I think I could take John Adams.
I think we could take John Adams. He's got a mid beer. We could take him.
Yeah. All right. So there's only 2 out of 3 again. Come on, we're waiting on you.
I can take John
Yeah, thanks.
Is
That's
this
all we need
is
to
this gonna
fucking
be like
hear.
this every time?
Yes, of course it's gonna be like this because he's not a member of this podcast. He's just
What
a
are you
fucking
talking about?
bobblehead. You're a bobblehead in the fucking corner. You don't do anything.
What the fuck?
Your response
Mhm.
is almost always delayed by 30 seconds beyond what anything else we say.
Look, I forgive you a little bit for the Down syndrome, but at this point it's getting annoying. Yeah. Yeah, now you
Okay,
know how we feel.
Shut up.
to number 3, Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence, spent his childhood roaming the woods and studying books on a remote plantation in the Virginia Piedmont. Thanks to the prosperity of his father, Jefferson had an excellent education. After years in boarding school where he excelled in classical languages, Jefferson enrolled in William and Mary College in his home state of Virginia, taking classes in science, mathematics, rhetoric, philosophy, and literature. He also studied law, and by the time he was admitted to the Virginia bar in April 1767, many considered him to have one of the nation's best legal minds.
So we're fighting a fucking lawyer, so it's either kill him or get sued.
Yeah,
Um,
and Thomas Jefferson was also 57 when he entered office.
A good age to be president, I guess.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know why that's so common.
You know, it's right after the midlife crisis.
That is
Like,
true.
all right, well, fuck it. Guess I'll be the
All
president.
right.
But I feel like if I fought him, he'd just be like, "You're my grandson," because
No, he wouldn't.
He owned slaves.
See, there's one
But
little
he also
issue.
dude, the
No, he said
problem
he
is
would own your grandfather, not be your grandfather.
no. The thing is, he slept with a lot of his slave women and had kids with them.
Well, doesn't mean he
It's not-
respects him. It doesn't respect. He means to respect what came out of it.
Dude, he had like 50 grandkids.
Well, then he'll
And
probably beat the shit out of you with no remorse.
yeah,
He can spare a couple of fucking grandkids.
Jefferson. I don't know.
I
I feel
I
like
think so.
Jefferson would be slightly more of an issue to fight than Adams,
Just
but I
you
feel
just
like
gotta worry
it'd
about
still
his
be an easy
syphilis.
fight.
Just
Yeah.
gonna worry about a syphilis, and then we're fine.
All right. So 2 out of 3 again.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of
What
3.
do you mean? I just. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Well, do you
give us a
think you can
verdict.
beat him?
Do you?
Oh, maybe it's a hard. It would be a tough battle, but yeah.
That's
All right.
the question we look for.
Good enough. Okay.
What?
Next one. James Madison.
All right, tell us about him. Give us
All
a
right.
rundown of our contender.
All right. Like his close friend Thomas Jefferson, James Madison came from a prosperous family of Virginia planters, received an excellent education, and quickly found himself drawn into the debates over independence. In 1776, he became a delegate to the Revolutionary Virginia Convention, where he worked closely with Thomas Jefferson to push through religious freedom statuses, among other liberal measures. The youngest member of the Continental Congress, Madison was small in stature. His soft-spoken, shy demeanor was a foil for his brilliant persistence in advocating his political agenda. Madison emerged a respected leader of the Congress, known for his hard work and careful preparation. Coming off right
So,
now,
so
I think I can beat
are
him.
we giving him prep
Yeah.
time? Are we giving him prep time?
No,
No.
No prep
Yeah,
time.
because-
this is I'm challenging you. Just walk up the Oval Office in the time. Say I'm challenging you to a fist fight. And this is what results.
Yeah,
I could take him. That's easy. He's soft spoken.
All right,
he's a
James.
cock.
He was
He
also
does.
57.
He was
God, they're
what?
all fucking 57. I swear to God.
It's because they're all old by the time they get into presidency.
What
So
is
if they're all
man, they're
57,
all why are there so many of them that are in their 50s? What is this?
I know.
The only one I don't think I could take is Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, but leave it until we get there.
Yeah, goddamn, man. Fuck.
Okay. Next one, James Monroe.
Monroe. Tell us about our boy Monroe.
Monroe. He looks a slightly more powerful contender. James Monroe was the last American president of the Virginia dynasty of the first 5 men who held that position. Before hailed from Virginia, Monroe also had a long and distinguished public career as a soldier, diplomat, governor, senator, and cabinet official. His presidency, which began in 1817 and lasted until 1825, encompassed what came to be called the Era of Good Feelings.
Oh yeah,
One
I
of his
remember
one of his long-lasting achievements was the Monroe Doctrine, which became a tenet of U.S. foreign policy in the Western Hemisphere. All right.
that. Mm-hmm.
Monroe was 58 when he was in office.
Oh, he breaks the 57 chain. Oof,
Yeah.
what
I
a
mean,
bitch.
the 57
What a
chain only
bitch. I love
it started with Washington.
Mhm.
Adams was 61, and then the other 2 were also 57.
Rip.
All right.
That sucks. We take him. I take him.
All right. All right. I say, yeah. I mean, he was a soldier, so he has slightly more fighting him, but I think it'd still be kind of easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. That was not what I meant to do.
What'd you do?
Close the tab.
Oh,
Okay.
is there
What
any
the
way
fuck
you
is
can
my phone
restore?
at?
Give me a second here. All right. The next one was John Quincy Adams.
John Quincy Adams. Does he have any chance?
Let's see.
Does he have anything going for him?
Probably not. Most of it.
No, but he's got some rockin' sideburns.
I mean, shit.
Really?
Don't want to touch them babies.
All right. Reared for his public service, John Quincy Adams became one of the nation's preeminent secretaries of state, but proved the wrong man for presidency. Aloof, stubborn, and ferociously independent, he failed to develop the supporting need in Washington, even among his own party. Faced through the term with organized opposition from Democrats, who were committed to limiting Adams to a single term and placing him with Andrew Jackson, Adams refused to forge a political alliance necessary to push his ideas into policy. His father, President John Adams, had also ignored the political side of the office and served only one term. History repeated itself with his son. John Quincy Adams lost his re-election to bid to Jackson in 1828. So,
He was a new age politician in old times.
Yeah,
He was ahead of his time.
I mean, just looking at him, I got a feeling he's got fight in him.
You know what? I say I lose this one. He sounds like the
I'm
kind of guy
losing
who's
this one.
just like, I will bite your face off.
I mean, just reading by what he done, he is a stubborn person. I
He
feel like a
is.
fight. I feel like for the sole purpose of doing it, he would not lose a fight.
Or he just like
He would
fucking.
out of spite, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like if he's like close to dying, he'd like do like scorched earth and just fucking try to take you out.
don't. He was
Yeah.
also 57.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
All right,
Yeah,
next
I
one.
say this is a fight I lose.
Next one.
Yeah, I'll say this is a
Here
fight.
comes the next really cool president, Andrew Jackson. The creator of the Trail of Tears.
Yep.
The Trail of Tears, that's what I call my exes.
How many exes do you have?
One.
L. Imagine having any
How many do you-
exes.
One.
Anyway,
I'm gonna fucking eat your flesh.
What the fuck?
bold of you
What?
to assume.
Bold of you to assume I have flesh.
Yep. Anyway, overview. Andrew Jackson. Wait. Give me a second.
He lost the page.
Okay.
Just fucking.
7th president of the United States.
Yep.
Was the dominant actor in American politics between Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln. Born to obscure parents and orphaned in his youth, he was the first self-made man and the first Westerner to reach the White House. He became a Democratic symbol and founder of the Democratic Party, the country's most venerable political organization. During his 2-term presidency, he expanded executive power and transformed the president's role from chief administrator to popular tribune. I'm gonna lose to this man.
Interesting.
I mean, not to mention, he was in the army and he fought in the War of 1812.
Yeah.
He won the Battle of New Orleans.
New Orleans.
So
I had
Why?
a playlist about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, just a fun side thing, he was an avid dueler, and he
was a dueler.
Yeah, no.
But is he a brawler?
Yeah, he was a brawler too. He used to brawl.
Oh yeah, no, he was a fighter and a dueler. But
Yeah,
like
no.
he'd do
he was.
he'd do like the little gun duels like with flintlocks.
Yeah.
Like while in office, people would challenge him, and he'd win. Like
Every time. Like literally,
Yeah.
a dude shot him right in the lung, and he still shot him dead. And then Jackson went on to live.
Jackson was a
So I think
stern
it's
man. I am losing to Jackson.
safe to say we lose this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's gonna kick our ass and be
We lose
like,
to Andrew Jackson. Yep. All right. Next one. Martin Van Buren.
Okay.
Man.
just from that
And
name
even-
alone, I already feel like I could kick his ass.
Yeah.
He sounds
Yeah.
French.
Okay. Martin Van Buren said that the 2 happiest days in his life were interest in the office of president and his surrender to the office, while his political opponents were glad to see him go. They nicknamed him Martin Van Ruin. Many Americans were not, even though he lost the 1840 president election. Van Buren received 40,000 more votes than he had in his 1836 election. In subsequent years, historians have come to regard Van Buren as an integral to the development of the American political system. He's losing this fight.
He's losing this fight. He's a
Oh, yeah.
bitch. He
No,
sounds like a cuck.
He was 54 years old. Youngest one so far.
He sounds like a bitch.
Yeah.
He's, oh no, I'm leaving office. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah. He looked like someone who tried and then like lost the memo and so it just kind of ended up falling flat.
Yeah, we kick his ass.
Okay, what the hell just happened there?
He
Sap?
faded out of existence, clearly.
Yeah, no, his existence was like, oh.
He's fucking gone.
Give me a second there. I'm gonna have to be right back. Please just do something in the meantime.
What
All
Unfortunate.
right, time to do something in the meantime.
are we doing in the meantime?
So, how about them politics?
Politics sucks right now.
Wow, how you doing?
All
Fucking
right.
worst. Okay, I. Were you talking?
That was, yeah, it was.
Okay, fine. You get to live with this one.
What the fuck? I was like, I'm doing all right, and you were like, oh shit, and you just left.
Yeah, it didn't work again.
Your
All
computer's
right, I am back.
It's shit.
Did you enjoy doing things in the meantime?
We didn't do shit because you left me with the one man who will never do anything.
Are you
That
serious?
sounds like a you problem. All right, moving
This
on.
podcast is failing and it's your fault. We went from
Yeah.
such a high episode to this.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even know.
sounds like a you problem. All right, next contender, William Harrison. William Henry Harrison served the shortest time of any American president, only 32 days. He was also the first president from the Whig
What
Party.
the fuck do you
He-
mean 32 days?
I think he died.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
32
Continue.
days. Old. He had won his nickname, Old Tip, as the tough commanding general of American forces who defeated hostile Native Americans at the Battle of Tippecanoe in the Ohio River Valley in 1811.
Well, who the fuck accepts the name Old Tip?
I don't
The
think
old
he
man who
wanted
can't
it.
do shit about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you end up with the name Shiitake? Because you're a
Yeah.
bitch and you
You guys
can't
are
do anything about it.
All right. I don't know. I mean, he fought Native Americans and won at the
Okay,
Battle of
but why did
Tippecanoe.
he leave office after 30-something days?
He passed away, I'm pretty sure.
I think he died of sickness while in the
Yeah,
office.
like
Well,
after his inaugural address, he got sick.
okay, so
Then we win.
let's do this assuming first day of office.
Okay, he still will lose.
He's still sick if it's his first
Yeah,
day.
he's a sick old guy. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat his ass.
Although he
Either
could have just contracted a cold and died with 3 days.
that's basically what happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
And you know what? Bitch ass dies.
we'd win.
But,
We could just
but
wait him out.
I'm not an illness. What are you gonna do?
I'm-
Wait. You're gonna challenge him to the fight and sit there and wait till he dies?
Basically,
Yeah.
what is he gonna do? Try and reach for me? I could just slap his hand away, and then he's fucking. There goes all the bones in his hand. It's shattered right there.
So you're just gonna
Fucking
sit
dead.
there and wait for days until he dies?
Yeah.
We don't have to. We can just beat his ass normally. He's a bitch.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
is. Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever with these questionable fighting tactics.
question. Fighting tactic. Shut the fuck up.
Questionable fighting tactics. Fuck you want from me?
Not from you, from Shiitake.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, anyway. So I think for me, it's kind of a toss up. I feel like I could. Maybe. All right.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Next one. John Tyler.
He just sounds like a white kid.
This photo of John Tyler.
Send it to the chat.
I need to keep this as a reaction image.
What the fuck?
Oh. Yeah, look at his elderly ass. We could kick his dick in. Easy.
I don't even need to
He's
read
probably
this.
like 62 in that photo.
I don't even need to read this. This is hilarious. I'm winning this
He
fight.
doesn't look a day over 89. What?
John Tyler, he was 51, the youngest one so far.
What the fuck? Why is he
For
look
him,
so
I guess.
old then?
I don't know. People age differently.
Yeah,
But
and he aged just rotten.
he
Then
ate the
he's and shit.
aging. He's been dying ever since he was born.
This what?
Man was born half dead.
Yeah. He looks like a fish.
He looks like a liberal.
Alright. So without a question, we're all beating John Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, next one. James K. Polk.
Oh, Polk. I think I remember.
Polk.
Alright.
More like polka.
Under James Knox, the United States grew by more than 1,000,000 square miles, adding territory that now composes the states of Arizona, Utah, Nevada, California, Oregon, Idaho, Washington, and much of New Mexico, and portions of Wyoming, Montana, and Colorado. More than any other president, Polk pursued Manifest Destiny, a phrase coined by his fellow Jacksonian Democrat John L. O'Sullivan, who expressed the conviction that Providence had foreordained in the United States to spread its Republican institutions across North America. He accomplished every major goal that he set for himself as president, and in the process successfully waged war against Mexico, obtaining the United States most of its present boundaries as a nation.
Huh.
I say we kill him because I would have the rage to kill him because he founded California, and that's just not cool.
California isn't the problem. Utah is the problem.
Look, Utah is just sad.
It's
California
full of Mormons,
needs
and
to
I
go.
hate it.
California needs to go. I love.
Well, to be fair, this was before what we know as California.
Yeah, California used to be a mining
It
town.
doesn't matter. It's the baby Hitler proposition, bro. Baby Hitler still counts. Get his ass out.
California used to be cool.
Did it?
What?
Did it quote unquote used to be cool, or is it like I peaked
Well,
in high school?
I
let me
peaked in high
rephrase it.
school and now I can't get a job.
It was cooler
Yeah.
than it is now.
Mm.
I mean, you weren't having gender reveal parties burning down half a state back then.
That is true.
I say we take him. I needed to take him
Okay.
for honor, because I like the assumption that if we beat them in this combat, they lose the presidency.
And you get it?
Mm.
No.
Yeah, we get the presidency instead.
Election by combat.
Election by combat.
As it should be.
All right. So, what I think about this guy, I think he's strong in spirit, but maybe not physically. So
He
he
gives me like
beating him down.
vibes.
He'd be like, I can get back up. It'd just be constant beating.
So,
sorry, say that. Say the words. Say the words.
What are you talking
Say
about?
the chubba wubba.
What?
It's I get knocked down, but I get up again. You fucking goddamn it!
Oh.
I hate you. What the fuck was that noise?
He's flat about then.
it was the feds.
Not again.
All right. Yeah. I think that like his resolve is a thing going for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
was probably gonna get him killed anyway.
but if you beat his body, he will ultimately succumb, but I think it might be a little bit of a drawn out fight.
It's a willpower. It's a battle of wills, and he's gonna lose.
Yeah. All right. Next one, Zachary Taylor.
Who the
Give us
fuck?
our facts.
All right. At the time he became president, Zachary Taylor was the most popular man in America, hero of the Mexican-American War. However, at a time when Americans were confronting the explosive issue of slavery, it was probably not the right man for the job. Taylor was a wealthy slave owner who held properties in the plantation states of Louisiana, Kentucky, and Mississippi. During his brief time in office, he died only 16 months after his election. His presidency found foundered over the question of whether the national government should permit the spread of slavery to the present-day states of California, New Mexico, and Utah. The newly won from Mexico. And the Southern debt put Vice President Millard Fillmore into the White House, and Fillmore promptly threw his support behind the Compromise of 1850, canceling out much of the impact of Taylor's presidency.
Damn.
So
yeah, sure, whatever. We beat him. But I just realized something, guys. We never talked about King George.
What do you mean?
We'll leave it.
We're not going to talk about the King George Funko Pop?
Do we want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to. I bought so to for whoever the hell is listening to this still, I mean, good on you.
Hold on, I have
But,
the pictures. I have the stock images I found of both of
So
these
do I. It's
things.
still in there. It's still in chat. I can still use it.
Oh,
But
yeah,
the thing is, here's the dealio. I bought a King George Funko Pop, one of the very few Funko Pops I've actually purchased myself. And then I immediately bought a giant mason jar, and he now lives in my room in a big old mason jar, imprisoned for his crimes. And
you like? I never asked, but do you actually like Hamilton? Unironically,
I've never watched it.
It's nothing about Hamilton. It's everything about King George.
It's also Black Thomas Jefferson, and I just don't fuck with it.
wait, is that
Yes, yes, they're like they blackwashed it heavily. It's racist as shit.
Welcome to 2020s Western society. Everything's getting color washed. Even stuff that doesn't
Western
require to
society
be.
crumbles, baby.
Okay, I don't think you should say it like that.
Look, I'm not being racist about it. I don't give a shit that he's black. I give a shit that they made a fucking living human being, or not, well, a person who has lived, a real human being,
Yeah,
and they just decided, I want diversity. I'm gonna make him something different.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't
was.
like. I don't like the things where they transferred something that wasn't into something, or something that was into something that wasn't. I'm fine if they introduce new stuff, but they don't need to change what was.
Introduce new lore.
Yeah, new American lore.
New American lore. Yo, new American lore just dropped.
Yeah, one of the founding fathers was members of the Black Panther Party.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo, did you guys know that fucking William Taft was in fact morbidly obese?
He was morbiously a beast.
He was morbiously obese, bro.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, stupid.
What?
I'm intelligent.
Morbus.
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 What a fucking more.
Dude.
Dude, there's a kid that's actually named after the doctor from Morbius. Like
Morbius.
Michael Morbius.
His name is fucking Morbius.
His last name's Morbius.
You know, the doctor named after Morbius. I heard another guy had Obama's last name. It was crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
It's like, yeah, it's
What
shit.
is Obama's last name though? How do you know what it was?
It's Osama bin Laden.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stop saying a former U.S. president was a terrorist. You're gonna get us.
No,
Our current
US
racist. Terrorist.
Listen here, you racist. I never specified that he was a terrorist. I simply said what his last name was.
That's not his last name though.
It is. It's bin Laden.
Barack Obama's full name.
No, it's Barack bin Laden.
If we get
Barack bin Laden.
I'm kicking you.
It's Obama bin Laden.
Let me loose and kick your ass before they start waterboarding us.
Obama bin Laden.
I still like how you think you could kick my ass. I still need to take your ass to a boxing ring and knock you the fuck down, because that'd be just fun. I want to do it so bad. I don't think you understand. With every fiber of my being, I wish to beat the shit out of you. As a friend, but also as a cunt.
Barack bin Laden.
Just nothing to do with the current conversation. Barack bin Laden.
All right. Let me get this back open so I can continue.
Why
Or-
didn't you have it open to begin with?
My phone was closed.
I hate you.
I think Zachary Taylor, he looks like a stubborn, racist Southern man, which is what he was.
Was he big and fat?
No, he was actually
Oh, he was a
lean and quite.
skinny little racist bitch.
He was kind of muscularly built. He's got a decent frame.
Is he now? Oh, shit! I'm getting gangbanged.
No.
Not again.
Ah,
I say he. I don't think I can take him.
yeah. Also, American Mexican War vet. So
Mexican.
Yeah,
So bad.
he's already gotten used to fighting my kind.
Shiitake, American first.
What?
America's first.
Yeah. What? I do not understand what you mean by that, but okay.
America first. Simple
America
as.
first.
Well,
Yeah.
you wanted to go and say something super fucking anti-American, so we got to put you back in your place,
I
Yep.
did not say anything.
You tried-
anti-American. Shut
You
your
try
fuck-
to say Mexican
Bro.
American War. No, it's the
Yeah.
American Mexican War.
Yeah, you fucking racist.
the fuck
Yeah.
you says the one that's the most racist here. This is
I'm not
literally
racist.
like
He's just Cuban. That's how Cubans are.
Yeah, exactly. Are you
This is
judging
what?
my ethnicity? You piece
Yeah.
of shit.
You've admitted you're a raging racist. What?
You haven't.
He admitted he's Cuban.
You've admitted that I'm Cuban. Yeah.
There's a
What?
difference.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
That's just how Cubans are. Any Cuban
Yeah,
can
dude.
attest to it.
Dude, my family for literally like 2 hours argued about Puerto Ricans during Thanksgiving. Shit was hilarious.
Thing is, I am Puerto Rican and black.
Yeah, I know you are. That's why I don't like you.
They're gonna go break into your house and they're gonna go
So I'm
lynch
gonna go
you.
fucking kill you in your sleep.
Minority on minority violence.
Minority on minority violence. That's how you know the news isn't gonna talk about it.
Yep. Or white on white.
Yeah. White on white, baby. White on white.
White on white and black on black doesn't matter. Or black on white.
Red and yellow kill a fellow. Black on black. Don't give a shit, Jack.
White on black, media attack.
Black on white. Riot.
Black on white, no one cares. They
Yeah,
say good for you.
What the fuck?
exactly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand.
Shut the fuck up.
You're privileged.
Yeah, you're privileged.
Yeah.
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 What?
Yeah. You privileged little bitch.
Shut
All
the-
right. Before we get too off topic with our mini race war here,
No, fuck it. Let the race war continue.
No.
It's not like anything else is happening with this episode.
no, I want to talk about Millard Fillmore,
Who is Miller?
Hell of a name.
the next president on the list.
All right, let's just fucking speed through these because I have another
Number
idea. A terrible
13.
idea.
All right. So I won't read the thing. I'll just say what time they're born and give a rough description.
All right.
Millard Fillmore, white man, white hair. He's pretty nicely dressed. He's got a good frame on him. Not fat. Millard Fillmore.
But
was
is he
50.
white?
Yes.
Good.
He was 50 when he was in office. I think I might lose a fight to this guy.
Huh.
Interesting. Ah, fuck. All right. I say we beat him.
All right. Next one, Franklin Pierce.
Beat him.
Younger guy. Still white. Got less of a frame than the last guy. He's got darker hair. You can tell he's a little younger by that. And let's see. Oh, that's right. I believe he was. Yeah, that's right. He was the president during the beginning of the Civil War.
So he started the Civil War.
No, he was just there when it happened.
So he started the Civil War.
So he started the Civil War.
So he was the Civil War.
He Civil War.
I guess, yeah. You say it that way.
He was going when Captain America says you Civil War, you goddamn Civil War.
What are we
Man,
doing?
it's crazy we haven't hit 100 subscribers yet
No, no.
with content like this.
It's crazy we haven't been arrested yet.
I just realized I can't hear you guys again. I thought no one was responding to me. That's fine.
No fucking way. Dude.
L L
L,
L L L
L,
L L
L,
L Mike
Ratio.
L computer.
L.
L.
Dude, and you bought this computer for like $1,000.
Yep, 970, baby.
L
Huh.
computer.
L computer, bro.
Fucking no. Should we? All right, I'm gonna ask this genuinely, boys. Do we just scrap it and call this a shit episode and tack it onto another one?
We gotta finish it.
Should we factory reset this episode?
I really don't want to record again. I'm going to go like straight mustard gas and
You're
kill
gonna go
myself
more.
after this. No, I only watched Morbius once. I'm not gonna watch
Did
that
you already
again.
pirate it?
I pirated it.
Pirated it. Yeah.
I was gonna say you already pirated it.
That movie sucked.
Yeah, no
You-
shit, it sucked.
No shit. What?
You want me to talk about Morbius?
Yeah, sure, it's better than whatever the fuck this is. No one's gonna watch this. We're just talking for our own entertainment at this point.
I watched it on TikTok.
wasn't
Like
that-
somebody posted
Wasn't
like
that just the podcast from the beginning? I was just talking for
Yeah.
our own.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just ignore the podcast. Knock off the fucking president shit. It's annoying as fuck. And
Yeah,
if this
you got a
ever
point.
becomes an episode, I'm probably gonna cut out most of it because it's fucking dog shit.
Yep. All right, Morbius. You want me to just talk about just give you the plot?
Yeah, give us the morb.
All right. So I guess I'll do this in chronological order of the film instead of just how it does. So
Well, what do you mean? How does it do? Is it like jump around a lot?
It jumps around a little bit,
Okay.
and there's some things that are like talked about and you don't see, but
Yeah.
they're like important to the plot, as any other Marvel
Stupid.
movie would do it.
Okay.
So, I guess the start of this is Dr. Michael Morbius. Well, before he was a doctor, he was born with this illness. I think it's called like pseudo vampirism,
AIDS. It's AIDS.
but it's a debilitating thing. They're like a lot of times they have to walk around with crutches. So they're very atrophied. They're very weak. Very.
Mm.
They're not very good people. But
Liberal syndrome.
so he's not the only person with this. You see in a flashback that he's kind of in a hospital where these kids are kind of treated with all having the same illness, and then he kind of works. This is like his life's work to kind of get rid of this illness once and for all. That's like the crux of the movie. Anyway,
Okay, I see where this is all going then. Yeah.
So he has
Oh,
there's this so you never see this kid, but there's a kid named Milo that was like the first one to accompany
The girl.
Morbius. No, Milo's a guy.
Yeah, good old lady Milo, you fucking dipshit.
Milo.
Who's the
So
girl.
we never see who Milo is.
No,
But
hold the
Milo-
fuck up. Name one female Milo. Name
No,
one.
no. I just thought that there's been female Milos. I know.
Name one.
Name one.
Name
What do you
one.
mean, name one?
Name one. You just said yourself that there were tons. Name one.
No, I said ones that I've known back in New York. Yeah.
No, okay, sure, yeah, of course.
Name them. Name them.
You wouldn't know them.
I'm
They're in
not
another
fucking
state.
name dropping them. No.
We've name dropped people
Oh my god,
before.
you're a
haven't
fucking
heard-
dipshit.
These
Man
people
just
haven't
went.
heard of me
I
since
can't-
since 2007, and I feel like you guys would like dox
Bro.
them.
Bro, you just went. I'm not gonna name drop them. Their name's fucking Milo.
But you want me to say the last name too?
Yes.
I'm not gonna name drop them. You can't know their name. It's like you fucking already said their
you know
name
what? I already
because
know
that's
their
what they
name. It's
brought up in
Milo.
conversation.
Shut the fuck up! Oh
Wait,
my
how'd you
God.
know your name?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke.
All right. You want to continue with the morb?
Go ahead.
All right. So kid named Milo. He calls any of the other boys who accompany them that got like the same illness. He
I
calls them
can't
all
hear you fuckers
Milo.
again. God damn it! It's always mid conversation.
L
Oh,
computer.
plus ratio.
Kill yourself. Kill
L
yourself.
L computer.
Oh,
Anyway, so he calls any of the other boys that go, because Milo, you can assume Milo died a long time ago, way before the movie even went.
what the
So,
fuck?
but he calls any of these other boys who were with him Milo, just for, I guess, a coping mechanism. It's weird. Anyway, so
Cope.
you see the one kid who, I guess, is the last of Milo. He So he is there with the Morbius man. So they need they run through blood, whatever. So they need 3 blood transfusions a day to keep them alive for whatever reason. We never really see what happens. We just assume they just die painfully.
Sexy.
So then we fast forward to the future. Morbius has devoted his whole life to this work. He creates this artificial blood. It's like a light blue color, like a
Okay.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's
Like a light blue color.
yeah, that one.
Like plasma?
No,
No, like
Post a picture of it.
it's okay. Let me go.
Don't
I gotta
describe
get.
it then,
the
fucker.
blue,
Let me go
the
get a
blue
picture of
energy plasma, not the like what you use as like a plasma cutter. Not fucking.
Let me get the picture of the
Okay,
Morbius
so
blue blood.
I'm gonna vent this fucking
Then
10 years after it happened
then
among us. I'm
yeah,
gonna vent something from 10 years in the past. It was in second grade. We did a quiz on the states of matter, and I got a question wrong. That was how many states of matter there were there, and I said 4, and then I explained solid,
plasma.
liquid, gas, plasma. And my teacher, even with the explanation written down, gave me no point and docked me for it. And then my dad screamed at her
No
after
fucking.
during an open house or some shit. He's like, "You fucking talk." Like,
All
yeah.
right, here's what the blood looks like.
Okay, got it. It's a
All right,
fucking
God.
it's a what is it called from Fortnite? The chug jug.
chug
Shut the
The
fuck
jug.
up.
fucking
It
it's a
is.
blood jug. It's a blood jug.
Yeah, it's chug jug colored blood. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he Morbius does this thing because part of it, one of his things is that they match up with this really carnivorous bat population, and you the first shot of the movie is him going to this island, and there's just a specific type of bat there, and he catches a bunch of them, and it's like a big
Yeah.
swarm, whatever. It looks dark or brooding or whatever. Anyway, so there's that.
Okay.
He gets these bats and he captures them, and you see him in these labs, but he takes the DNA of the bats and takes it and puts it into the spots of the DNA he's missing as to cause his illness, as to cause a cure. And
Yeah.
he does that. He goes in a ship in international waters because the means of doing this is morally wrong and
Highly
illegal.
illegal.
Yep.
Okay. What's
I'd say this is
morally
very.
wrong about it? I would
There
love
was
to
something
know.
about extracting other people's DNA, like dead people's DNA, to do this.
Wait,
That kind
what?
of
Okay,
thing.
got it.
Wait, you didn't mention that. You didn't mention he's
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
Okay.
fucking
bad.
bats.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is partial bat, partial human. So,
Whose
but
DNA is he using?
just so you know, I said there's a lot of kids that can't kind of get this illness. He
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
those from those dead kids.
Oh, okay, good. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, so there's that. He does that in international waters in his cargo ship. He puts the so-called cure in himself, and he morbs. He morbs.
And he,
So the cure is morbing,
and so
as
he
it
murders,
always
Yeah.
is.
and then he
Then
murders everyone on the ship except the singular woman, right?
the sync. Okay, so let me go back. So he has his lab assistant, Martine. She's a female and the love interest of the film. Yeah,
Martin.
she doesn't have the thing or whatever, but she's certainly there. So in
He doesn't
international
have a
waters,
morb.
there's it's basically a skeleton crew. It's just 8 mercenaries, Martine and Morbius. That's the entire crew on the ship.
Yep,
Uh,
got it.
so when he morbs, Morbius kills all the 8 mercenaries and he calls the Coast Guard and he flees. Coast Guard shows up, get
Got
the
it.
FBI. and there's these two FBI agents. I don't remember their name because they were kind of boring characters.
What was the
Anyway,
name of the guy? What was the name of the Doctor Who morbs?
oh yeah,
I
that, that
know
was
one
that was
scene about a
that was
guy dancing.
that was that yeah that was the Milo guy.
That
I'll
was
get into it.
Milo.
I'll get into
Okay,
it.
got it.
So
No problem.
so okay. So after that, they're looking for it. Uh, and then it's like on news that this crew found dead under suspicious circumstances, and their blood is missing. Oh. Anyway,
Oh,
so then Morbius finds out that he needs blood to live. Whatever. He has this revelation when he like awakens from his state of morbing on the ship, and he leaves. He swims 13 nautical miles to shore, mind you.
What the
And
fuck?
okay.
I know. So
What's the difference between a nautical mile and a regular ass mile?
A nautical mile, because regular miles, it's you moving against either the Earth or moving with the Earth's natural rotation. But nautical miles also takes into wind pressure, all that kind of things.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's that.
Hey, see, you are good for something.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
when
did get my boating license, so
You have a
you
boating
should
license?
yeah.
you should
We should all take the boating quiz
yeah.
for an episode. That'd be
I
great.
already
should-
have my license. I can't take it again.
You can take us boating.
You can't, but we can do a look. If we can do an
BuzzFeed
if
guy.
we can do an autism test online. We can do a fucking boating test online.
All right. So also to mention, this whole movie, Morbius is kind of the scrawny guy. He has to use his crutches. He uses when you can't really use your legs all that well. Whatever.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
So yeah, there's that. He can barely move around. But when he takes the cure to the Morb
The
syndrome,
morb. Mhm.
as I'm going to call it, he looks in a mirror and all of a sudden he's buff. I don't know. You see a
He's buff
shirtless
as
buff. You see a shirtless buff Jared Leto.
Okay, got it.
I think Jared Leto
Would
just
you
looks
guys morb?
shirtless.
Would you guys morb if given the chance? Given all
Uh,
the children's blood you need to consume.
let me go through the film and you can decide that afterwards. There's a little bit more to
Okay.
this film.
Okay,
So
got it. Wow,
when
there's
he goes,
actual things that happen to some extent. That's crazy.
yeah, there's more plot than this. I had to
Uh,
really
had me
analyze this.
fooled. Okay, got it.
Okay, so he goes back and he has this whole laboratory where he does all the study and whatever. He figures this all out. So whatever. So the Morb man discovers that on the ship he discovers that he needs the blood. So on back at wherever, I think it's like New York or something, I don't know.
Probably.
Okay,
Okay, so he discovers he needs
we'll go
blood to
with
live,
that.
whatever. So he instead of doing human blood, he tries to drink the artificial blood, and he realizes he has like these superhuman qualities.
There's an
He
artificial
drinks
blood
the
work?
fake blood and then he fucking morbs.
Yeah, no, he does his artificial blood, but he realizes that his stability time it kind of runs out, and it drops. He can still do it, but his time from being okay between needing more blood, artificial blood, is dwindling, and the actual human blood is probably
Yeah.
better for him, but it's also more iffy. He doesn't want to do it because of a moral issue.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing: how do you make the fake blood or whatever the artificial bullshit?
I think it's like synthesized.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Synthwave
oh,
blood.
oh yeah. Also to mention before he morbs and everything, he wins the Nobel Peace Prize and refuses it
Why?
for the artificial blood because he says he was receiving some award for something he was not trying to do for that artificial blood as a part of his cure.
He was trying to make the world's softest fleshlight, and he accidentally invented
And,
artificial blood. He's like, I don't want this shit.
and you got this thing in artificial blood. It's got like a really widespread use because it's like a real lifesaver. You don't need people keep donating blood, whatever. But you can
I'm gonna be
synthesize
put
this
out of
blood.
business.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna be
there's
put out
that.
of business. It's bullshit.
Yeah. So he let me see where did I leave off?
Fucking, I love how he's like, he's putting me out of business.
Oh yeah. Then he's kind of integrated. So Martine, he was still on the boat, is now like interviewed by these
Yeah.
Fed people, like those two agents I mentioned earlier. And
Yeah.
they're like, "What happened here?" And she just doesn't say anything because she knows that Morbius morbed out.
Yeah, so wait,
So
how does she know that he fucking hardcore morbed?
because she watched it happen and she got knocked
Yeah.
out. She got knocked out before he went morbing spree and killed everyone else.
So does he know that he morbed?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Though it's weird, this first time that he morbs, he actually doesn't have control over it. He kind of just blacks out. But from any point beyond
Okay.
that, he has control when he's in this like beast vampire mode, whatever you want to call it.
Okay,
Where he
so
has
wait, then my question is, how did he not kill Martine?
she was knocked out, whatever. I think he still recognized her to a point. While he's morbing, also there's people shooting at him, so more
Mhm.
cause for reason with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So wait,
Morbius.
why were they shooting at him?
Because
Because he was shooting him.
he was going funny and he was morbing out. Also, he
He
already
was
killed someone.
morbing.
Also, I think from his like one for blood, he had to he killed someone, so they watched him kill them, and they're like, "Oh, he's bad," and they try to kill him. Whatever. So when they get back,
Sounds like a skill issue.
yeah,
Oh my
it
god.
was.
Skill issue. Fuck off.
So then the Milo guy, he kind of catches on because he plays a role before this that he started a business. We really don't know about it, but he's like a big investor into Morbius research because he has the condition, whatever he wants to cure.
Yeah.
So he knows this happened because Morbius said, "I need a boat to go into international water to possibly find this cure." And then he sees like the people slaughtered on the boat that was found in international waters, and he's like, "Hmm." So he just checks up on it,
Seems
finds
like
out there was
somebody pulled a morb.
yeah. So he goes back to the lab, finds a cure. So he does the cure. Morbius doesn't know about it until later on, and they
Oh,
have this. And
is this
beforehand,
is this the Doctor Who?
yeah,
Okay, got it.
okay. But he takes the cure a little bit later on. Him and the Morbius man. When Morbius man kind of discovers his ability, he pops in and he says, "Hey, you got the cure." And then and Morbius man's all like, "Yeah, but it's really unstable. It's bad. I can't. This isn't good. Don't do it." And he's like, "Nonsense." And they got this heated argument like, "I funded all this time. I need this cure no matter the risk and whatever." And
It'd be funny
then
if he just fucking exploded. Like only Morbius can do it. Everyone else fucking dies.
yeah. So then whatever happens, he's still being pursued by Fed Man, and I think he goes to do something. I can't remember exactly. And then while it's happening, he goes back and he yanks at the cure, and then he becomes the funny man. The whole cringe dancing part comes later, but I'm
Okay.
assuming he had his little killing spree, but you don't really know about it. You don't hear about it either. But he
Do
got
they
his
not
little
talk about it?
no, it's never acknowledged, but you know he went on his own killing spree to get the vampire thing because like Morbius did with the mercenaries on the boat. So probably same
Okay,
thing happened with
got it.
him. You don't hear anything about it
What the
though. That was
fuck?
weird. What? Are
Yeah,
you
I don't
talking
know.
about how
That
how
makes
weird
no
Morbius
sense.
was?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the character becomes a vampire. We're not gonna show what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
It's
implied.
almost like there's a reason this movie didn't do well.
Yeah.
Also, the exposition is kind of done really haphazardly.
Hmm.
Really?
So then afterwards,
Do you guys think Morbius is going to become like a cult classic type film? Like
No.
it's like it wasn't appreciated in its time, and
No.
then like
I hope
10 years
so.
down the line, hippies are
I
just
hope
going to be
so.
watching the shit out of Morbius.
Though
Like the fake hype will become real hype.
I will say, this is not the last you're gonna see of Morbius. At the very end, there's something that I'll have to touch on.
He joins the Avengers.
No, but you're in a 20-mile ballpark.
I don't like that I'm in a 20-mile ballpark. Get my ass out of here. This is a
Okay,
big ass
so
ballpark.
when he's morbing, so he's at a hospital. Morbius is at a hospital. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Doctor Who dude, Milo, he kills a nurse, but you're led to think on how it's done. You think that Morbius killed the nurse, and then whatever. You see this whole thing about a nurse being dead, and it's like, oh, Morbius did it because the feds were already on to him about this. They already had a suspicion that Morbius had the doing about killing the guys, whatever. So they're
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
Morb, and then he's detained by the feds, whatever. You have this whole chase scene. He jumps off a building, whatever.
Okay.
He's detained. He's put into prison. He's like awaiting court, but whatever. And then the feds interview him a bit, and then he had this. This is part of the interview. He had this really cringe line, which is he was talking
No,
about
we are Venom.
No, not yet.
Oh, he hasn't done the Venom line yet?
I'll get to
No,
it.
I
I'll
think
get
they
to it.
cut out.
It's just as bad. No, it's there.
Oh, bees
Oh,
in
it's just as bad. But he says a really cringe line at the end of being investigated because he's like, "Oh, I need my synthesized blood that he had in a bag when he lost in the
Oh,
police
you won't
chase."
like me when I'm hungry.
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah, he said that you won't like me when I'm hungry thing, and they kind of scoff it off, and he's like, "Okay." And then he goes to, and he's sitting there. Milo shows up, posing as his lawyer. He's like, "Oh yeah," and this is when you realize he took the cure because he leaves it. He gives Morbius a thing of actual human blood, but he also leaves his cane there, proving that he doesn't need it anymore. He took the funny, so Morbius is like, "Oh no!"
He
And
pulled a
then
morb.
something happens. I think, and then I remember hearing something. Morbius breaks out a window while being pursued by Fed people because for whatever reason, I think Milo guy did something, and then they were going after Morbius for it while he's in his jail cell. And then Morbius jumps out a window. He's kind of pursued by like feds for like 3 seconds flat because he's trying to go find the Milo guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so Milo guy, he's around. He kills a newspaper stand dude, whatever. Morbius catches up eventually, and he's like, "Hey, this is bad. You're bad." And then the Milo's guy's like, "Nah." And then there's this thing. These cops show up. The funny Milo guy just kills them all, and then they have this small little fight. Morbius is like, "Oh no!" And then the two funny vampire people fight. I was like, is this gonna be the crux of the episode? We're
Yeah,
just
fuck it. Who
Yeah.
said this is being an episode? This is just us talking now. None of this exists.
we could do this Morbius madness.
Morbius madness. I'm going to
Yes,
fucking morb in your mouth.
the United States of Morb. Since we saw the president thing.
I don't know. I don't know what this is. This isn't even it. Just ignore it. It's not an episode. Just ignore it like it's not an episode. If it is, then I'll pull some bits from it. If not, this is going to be this is either going to be a Frankenstein episode or it just won't be an episode.
Oh no, I think we might want to keep it right. Just explain the entire plot of Morbius.
Just keep talking about Morbius. Who
Okay,
gives a fuck right now?
okay. So
Yeah.
they have this whole kind of fight in the subway station. Morbius does this kind of cool thing. It's like, oh wait, because they kind of figured out that like they can pretty much glide through the air. So Morbius is like, whoa, the train's doing this wind, and he grabs onto this train of wind and he flies through the air.
Morbius is a
Whatever,
fucking sugar glider.
pretty much. Anyway,
Basically, yeah. That's how
he
the
does
scene
this and he flies away. Whatever. The feds think now Morbius has done all this crap because they don't know. The feds are on the tail though. The two federal agents still. They're like, hey, Morbius strikes again because he just broke out of prison. Has to be him because they don't know about the other dude yet. Then you go a little bit of while. Morbius is a wanted fugitive. He meets up with Martine. He's like, okay, I need to synthesize a poison to kill both of us because this is evil and I need to kill the other guy. And she's like, okay. And then in the so then they're in this cafe. They go to this cafe and meet up to talk about this. And they see this guy and they're like, and they counterfeit these $100 bills, whatever. And he's like, I got an idea. And then he follows them down to this basement where I guess they do their laboratory. And he kind of just here's the other cringe thing. So he does this whole whatever.
Uh-huh.
I forget exactly how it goes. but I know he says the cringe "I am Venom" thing while lowering his voice, and he oh yeah, it was after. So he walks in here, he threatens these guys. They're not really intimidated. He breaks this guy's entire hand, and he just runs away. And he says, while he's doing that, he says the "I am Venom" thing scares them, and then they run away. And he's like, "Cool, we got a lab now." He does this like little thing. He transfers it over to something to work his funny little cure for the morbing
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So then the two, and then in the meantime, you see uh, Doctor Who. He was in this nightclub for whatever reason, and
Man wanted to get frisky.
he hit on
Doctor
this
Who
woman.
wanted some Dr. Poon.
He hits on this woman. She accepts his drink, and his boyfriend has a problem with it. Whatever. So he waits until the parking lot, and they get in the parking lot. He ambushes him. He kills like 3 guys. Or was with the boyfriend, and then you see after this, the feds are like, "Oh, Morbius strikes again. Look, a security camera. Let's see about this." And they do it, and it's like, "That's not Morbius." And then
That's
it's
not
like,
our Morby boy.
"That's not Morbius. There's another vampire on the loose." And so there's that, and then yeah, this whole thing of them trying to not really, but it's kind of the background that they're working on this cure for whatever. I think there's like this semi-intimate scene.
Like,
Oh yeah, the
fuck?
feds. No,
The feds fuck?
no, the Morbius and Fantine, they kind of just chill in their lab for a bit. They get this cure, whatever you want to call it, working. They have a semi-romantical thing. Get off that call and kiss me on the hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. And
Do
I'm
they
like,
straight
No.
up have a gay scene between Morbius and whatever the other guy's name is? Martine?
No,
no.
that's a girl.
Martine's a woman.
Oh, Martine's a woman. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. What's the other guy's name? Fuck.
Milo.
What's the other
Milo.
friend name
Milo.
or whatever that he kept calling
Milo.
people?
Milo.
I don't
God
think.
damn it, I can't. Motherfucker, God, you son of a. God, fuck.
Milo.
Milo.
Milo. Thank you. Milo is the name I was trying to remember. It's always when I
Yeah.
pose a question. It's fine every other fucking time, but it's when I pose a question, it just shits its pants.
Yep. So that happens. Then you have they do that, and then you have the whole cringe scene of Milo doing the weird dance in his apartment, like semi-morbing
Yeah.
out, and you can see all these like the weird kind of bony features of the vampire dude. He's kind of
Okay.
dressed up for the occasion because they know they're gonna beat up and fight. So there's that. Then Morbius synthesizes the cure. He's like, "Oh, I gotta do something. Oh, I'm gonna go fight him now."
Okay.
And so this doctor who was there since the flashback, I don't know who's still alive. He was there in some of the scenes before. We kind of just played an off character scene. But the funny Milo guy, he murders that dude, and then Morbius is like, "Oh no!" and he checks on him. And while that's happening, since he had Morbius going away, he gets Martine, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you if you don't call for Michael." And she's like, "I really don't want to do this." And like he starts to stick like his bony little clawy fingers into her neck, and she's like, "Michael." And then he hears this with this weird echolocation thing he's had going the entire movie. He's like, "Oh, I can echo like Kate like a bat." So he does that, and he hears the voice, and he's like, "Oh, no!" And he rushes over, whatever. And then while that's happening, he goes over there, and it's like she's on the top of the skyscraper, he meets her, and then the other dude's like, "Well, look who it is."
If
And
it
then they have,
isn't Morble Micus.
yep. And then they have this whole fight scene, whatever. And I forget how they ended up, but they end up in like
And they
this big empty
they,
underground cave in the middle of New York
they
somehow.
tenderly kiss on the lips.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
No.
That's
That's
part
so
of Morbius 2 Electric
That sounds
Boogaloo.
so disappointing. Just no, not yet.
No. God
Maybe
damn.
Morbius too. So then they have this fight scene, and they go to this massive cave in the middle of New York somehow, like in the
Why is there
city.
always like some quote unquote abandoned subway in fucking New York. It's New
It's
York, dude.
it's not even a subway. It's a big cavernous cave, but
Okay.
it has drainage pipes in it too. So I have no idea what happened. Maybe something went boom. I can't remember. I imagine I zoned out because it sucked. Anyway, so
It's a
then there's
shit
that.
movie. Your
They
body
fight.
fucking shut down to keep you from morbing.
Yeah, they're fighting.
We gotta
Morbius is like,
protect them.
oh, I got an idea, and he echolocates through here. He's like, Milo does a number on him, so he's sitting there and he puts his hand in the water, and the water starts to vibrate, and he feels all through this cave, and he's like, bats, and he gets these bats somewhere in the cave, and they like swarm around the place. Milo
You
can't
could say it
see.
was a bat cave.
Shut up.
Not Michael Batman.
Michael Batman.
Uh,
Michael Bateman.
Bateman.
no,
Mm.
American Morbius.
American. Shut the fuck.
American Morbius. Hey Milo!
Yeah. We might need to keep that if we're doing the episode. That was
Dude.
awful.
Hey Martin! Just
Yeah.
fucking murk his ass.
Merc. What?
Said murk her
Murk.
ass.
You said his.
No.
Okay, let me just finish Morbius so
Yeah.
we can be done with this.
We can be done with our lives. We can fucking kill ourselves after this.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah. The
So-
American dream.
They do that. Morbius summons all these bats. Milo can't see anything, and then Morbius harnesses these bats and uses them as a weapon, and kind of just throws them at Milo, pins him down. He injects the cure into his chest, and you have this whole scene. And Milo's all like, and then he dies.
Okay.
And then you have this thing because the feds know they were fighting somehow. I forget, like I think it was like collateral damage, whatever. Oh, yeah, because they're doing like in the middle of City Street. That's right, and that's how they got into the cave. So and then they're
Okay.
like, "Whoa, what?" And then like the two feds are like around the hole, and there's a big police blockade behind them, and you have this big gush of bats out into the sky. And then Morbius goes through this thing of bats. They can't see it, whatever. Morbius leaves, and then you see Fantine's eye or Martine's eyes shoot open, and then that's the end of the film. Cue the credits. There's an end credit scene where you see
Yeah.
Morbius. He didn't kill himself with cure like he said he was. Uh, so he's driving through this rural area. He stops in this place. He's like, "Oh," and he stops somewhere. Apparently, someone had asked to meet him.
He's gonna go beat the
Whatever.
shit out of Spider-Man.
Let me get to it.
No, don't say it like that. That's terrible.
So he says that. You hear this engine in the distance. Big dust cloud comes over. It's the Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming.
No fucking.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
are they gonna Legion of Doom him?
I hope so.
Sorry.
Anyways, and so he's like, something. I don't know who brought us here, but I have a feeling it has something to do with the Spider-Man. And it's like,
Oh, they're doing a
and then
multiverse bullshit.
and then the Vulture proposes, "Hey, I think we could work together." And the Morbius system's like, I'm interested. And that's it. That's the film. That was Morbius.
So
I
basically, in the end, Michael Morbius shows evil.
I
Kinda.
guess.
I mean, he's kind of like an anti-hero who sides a lot with the villains because he's not looked very good upon by authorities.
Yeah.
You drink a couple of children's blood, and all of a sudden, these fucking pansies come up your ass.
Yeah. So that was Morbius.
That was Morbius.
That was Morbius. I explained the
That
entirety of
was-
Morbius.
You proud of yourself?
No.
Okay.
I think he hates himself a
I-
little more.
I think we should still watch it.
I say we should all watch it tonight.
No.
No.
Right
mean-
now, right here.
Unless someone like screen shares it.
Um,
Or what are you down
if
to?
you
I
can
give you a
tell-
website.
yeah, if you can give me the website, we can watch Morbius tonight.
Okay. You ready? I got everything.
No, not right now. Not right now. We're still talking.
Okay. but you can get it ready.
Yeah, I can get it ready for later. It's fine.
So, yeah.
Fucking pillow.
What you guys think of my thing of Morbius?
It was very fun. I liked it.
Sounds like a dog shit movie that I don't know why we're gonna go watch together, but we're gonna go watch together.
I'm just saying it would have been so much better if we actually managed to watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we couldn't.
Unfortunately, we couldn't. We had to watch shitty ass Doctor Strange.
Actually, I think Doctor Strange might have been. No, Morbius was slightly better of a movie than Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange
That's
was a good
not the words I want to hear from you.
Doctor Strange was a good movie. Probably better than
It
Morbius.
was not.
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Morbius was not that good of a movie.
It was a dog shit movie. And this was from a guy with a goddamn Doctor Strange wallet.
And also, something I realized is that you would need to watch the DLC to the Marvel Universe in order to understand the plot of that movie, because WandaVision plays heavily into that movie. And if you had to watch WandaVision on Disney Plus, is the only way you'd really get it.
Yeah,
I just
she's talking
happen to
about her
know.
fucking kids.
I just happen to know
She
because
she
I
never knew.
A lot of kids
saw
so
something
much.
about it.
She never had kids. But she's
It was
like,
an illusion.
It was an
I
illusion,
saw
but she
them.
created it in her own mind. That's the
She was
problem.
infertile.
She's a bitch.
No,
She's
more like
infertile.
her husband was dead and then only got revived in the WandaVision.
You know, with literal reality warping powers, you think she could bring back her fucking kid?
Yeah.
Her kids.
Or the fact,
What a
why
shit
didn't he?
mother. Yeah, whatever. There's two of
When
them.
you have the whole
They're the
dream
same
walking
fucking
reality,
thing.
if she could dream walk, why didn't she just do that from the start?
Because she wanted to actually touch them and be with them.
But she was dream walking.
She was doing the same thing. She could have been fine with it. She wanted to be a whiny little bitch.
And then she just kills herself at the end of the
Whole
movie.
movie.
No, she doesn't die.
She doesn't die. End credit scene, she lives. She just fucking destroys it.
No, it's not even an end credit scene. They confirmed it. I heard something about it because I was looking at the movie on how crappy it was and see if anyone agreed. And no, she's not dead.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
You assume she's dead because she's crushed by all the rubble at the temple. No, she's not dead.
Didn't
Yeah.
die. It's really
Unfortunately.
stupid. Unfortunately.
They're gonna do WandaVision 2.
No, the new character they showed in the end credits scene is actually a love interest to Strange, like another one.
But there's already the clone or the separate universe of the X
lady,
whatever bullshit. Yeah, he's like, I
the
never
ex-wife.
stopped loving you. And it's like, all right, then why'd you leave
But
her?
he can't stay with her. That's the problem.
He went to her wedding.
No,
She
she
was
left
from a
him.
different universe that got destroyed.
Yeah.
No, it never got destroyed. They just were evading a funny woman the entire time.
They were evading taxes.
Also, I thought that was kind of
No.
interesting on how they basically just did necromancy at the end of the film.
Yeah.
I honestly really liked the souls of the damned that turned into wings. That shit was good.
Dude,
the only good part of the movie.
The funniest thing is, they created a whole line of Funko Pops, and the only one that sold was the one with the necromancy.
Yeah, because it's the only good one.
Yeah, it glows in the dark too. It has a cool color, but I can't buy it because people are scalping it for some reason.
It's the only cool part of the movie.
Yeah,
you're being outcucked.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck is the matter with you?
All right, well, you two get that settled. I'll well, you want the website before because I'm gonna take a shower.
No, why are you gonna take a shower?
It's 11
You're
o'clock
about to watch
at night.
Morbius. You don't need a shower. You're about to morb.
Dude, I smell. I do not want to.
What did you do today? I'd love to know.
I am sweating currently.
Yard work, probably.
You did. That's bullshit.
What do you mean that's bullshit? Just because you don't do yard work doesn't mean any of us don't.
I bought a pickaxe. Thank you very much. Of course, I do yard work.
Stolen by your mother.
Whatever. This is not up for debate. I'm just saying
Racist.
everything.
What?
Alright,
Take a pickaxe.
Here, I'll you want to get that link ready so you can explore the website while I'm showering.
Yeah, tell it to the fans at home.
Is she gonna give it to you back, or what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna take it back. I don't give a fuck.
Here, let me just copy the link,
You just send it in the chat.
and I can get rid of the stupid stuff for the presidents finally.
You can finally mark that off.
All right, so we should probably sign off just in case you want to turn this into an episode.
I actually wanted to keep talking with the
Me?
black one. Yeah.
All right.
We'll wait till you get back from your shower. Then we'll sign off.
No, if that's the case, I'll just do it now. I'll keep going. I was just thought we
No,
might have ended it now.
if you're gonna go take a shower, it's fine. I don't give a shit. I
No, bro.
honestly don't care if you're gonna go take a shower.
I was gonna shower because just gonna go back and watch Morbius.
We're still gonna watch Morbius.
All right. We're not gonna disconnect then, are we? Okay. So then I'll be gone, and probably by the time I'll be back, we'll be done with this.
Yeah, this will probably be over by the time you get back.
All right. Well, later, losers.
Later. So how are you doing? I think it's time we spent some quality time together.
Why is that?
No, we don't talk a lot. What, you just don't want to talk to me? Is that what this
No.
is?
Jesus Christ.
Fucking, you
Like
don't
gas.
love me anymore? Fucking never look at me during.
During what? Are you love bombing me now?
What's love bombing?
It's basically when you fucking try to use your emotions for somebody against them.
No. It's just, I thought we had something.
Yeah, that's what
that was special.
you fucking, I shouldn't have taught you that definition now. You fucking,
I thought we had
it's the same with
So-
gaslighting. It's the same with
I'm
gaslighting.
not. You use gaslighting so liberally. I gotta keep myself down before I get excited and start screaming again. You
The fuck?
use gaslighting so liberally. It's not. You think everything's gaslighting in this world. It's like,
When you guys
oh,
are
this man fucking he forgot to put pickles on my sandwich. He's gaslighting me. Like, Jesus.
no, like literally, fucking. You guys are doing it to you. You're doing a form of it by
We
peer pressure
don't.
when you're trying
No,
to make
you're
me
just.
blood.
Yeah, and then you still couldn't give blood because you have pussy veins. You got little baby bitch veins.
No, I don't. It's just I wasn't hydrated
Straight
enough.
up little baby bitch fucking pussy carrot veins.
No, it's just I didn't have enough water in my veins. Sorry.
Greedy.
What?
You know, there are starving children in Africa, and you need to donate blood so that they can't have it.
What the fuck are you
Yeah.
on about?
You know, I'm really disappointed in you more than anything. You know, if you were willing to give your blood originally when we had first got there and not fucking 45 minutes into it, maybe you could have gotten yourself hydrated in time. But nope. Nope, you wanted to sit there and scroll your phone, look for new Funko Pops.
I wasn't looking at
Really?
Funko Pops.
Oh, I can't hear you. Okay, good. I thought I thought I was fucked again.
You probably will get fucked though.
Yeah, one can only hope.
That's okay.
So anyway, this entire episode I've been playing Minecraft. I started a new world. I was able to get my thing to work.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, do you think I should go to the what is it called? The Deep Dark or whatever? The Sunken City, whatever the fuck it's called? With the warden and shit.
Probably not now. You probably need diamond gear.
This is a brand new account, and I currently have 24 diamonds and like a half a stack of gold and shit. So do you think I can take on the city? To be fair, I do have 16 blocks of wool because I was in a mine shaft at one point. What do you think? What do you think?
I don't think you should try it because you're gonna get fucked over by.
I'm glad to know that you believe in me. And that's really all the motivation I need.
Be careful in it because as soon as you step on the ground, boom! It turns eternal darkness and you will be hunted.
Well, you can just sneak.
But that's gonna be really hard.
No,
These
I'm
are
really
also
good.
other devices that detect you. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I know it's the skulk centers, but they only go off if you walk or place a block or some shit.
Yeah.
So if I just, oh my god, where the fuck am I? I'm sorry, I got lost in a mine shift. I was just running the fuck around for a while. Um, but yeah. You enjoying this episode?
It
You,
was
you, you folks at home, whoever the fuck is still here. Here's a better question: why are you here? Post in the comments down below. Why have you listened to this? Why have you made it to episode? I want to say 18, 17?
18 or 17, I'd say.
Yeah. So tell us in the comments down below if you got here. Are we just your background noise? Your ASMR?
Probably.
Is this what puts you to sleep at night? Or are you some kind of masochist? Or do you work for the CIA perhaps and you're trying to break ISIS members? Is this your torture method? Is this what they're doing nowadays with their time?
Dude, I
Go
just
ahead,
saw a
tell us
video.
in the comments.
I
Yeah.
just saw a fucking video of a grandma getting straight up slammed by a metal pole because she
hmm
tried to pick up a pinata.
That's
Oh my
that's
god.
good. Fuck them old ladies.
Dude, I'm gonna send this to you.
All right, yeah, you do that.
I'm gonna send it to the
In
back
the
of bus.
meantime, how about this? How about we sign off on today's episode of Hit Podcast, back at the Short Post Podcast on YouTube.com? Because
No,
I am Captain Neckbeard signing off.
it's Shiitake signing off.
And that is what it means when we are done with this shit show. And
A
as much as
wonderful.
I love this, this is going to be, I think, my new worst episode. This has been a 2 hour long episode. Goodbye.